All right, how you doing, Yankee fans? I'm sure everybody is pretty happy. Let's see, 9-1. Yeah, that would make us all happy today and giddy, everyone. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. We are playing the Twins here, but we might as well enjoy it. Let's enjoy it. So, first of all, good evening, everyone, and welcome to a nice edition of the post game show with Joe and Evan. And we're gonna go over a lot of different things, and of course, as we get closer to the big show tomorrow, everyone, with Lindsay Berra, Yogi Berra's granddaughter, that will happen at 3 p.m. Lindsay Berra is a sports journalist and a board member at the Yogi Berra Museum and Learning Center. She's going to join NY Mania for a very special live broadcast at 3 p.m. tomorrow. So please look for that. Right after that, we're going to have we'll do a little pregame. But the big news of tomorrow is, and Evan will take this over. Evan has some big news if you haven't heard. So Evan, take it away.
Yeah, guys. Tomorrow we will be doing the play-by-play of the Yankees against the Twins, the final game of the series. Really looking forward to it. I've been watching a lot of Ken's streams and seeing the way he calls the games and the way he does it in his own way. It's really cool to see how he does it, but I'm looking to bring my own style to it and my own professionalism, so I'm really excited. Please join us tomorrow. Joe and I will be on the call. Let's do it.
Yeah, I wish you a lot of luck in that.
Thanks, Joe.
And then from there, the next morning we'll have our show at 8:30 as always, and then Caterina Michio will be with us on Thursday at 4 p.m. and we will discuss her wonderful career and all the things that she does as an actress, as an artist, as a filmmaker. It's going to be two fantastic shows and the play-by-play. So we got the triple play there. Remember, everyone, the streams are out on those shows. So you're more than welcome to start asking questions, whatever's on your mind. And I'd be more than happy to send them over to Lindsay or Katerina. Absolutely no problem. We'll try to get as many as we can. But again, one magic I need from you guys is to subscribe. As I keep saying, we subscribe. I really appreciate that. We haven't moved the needle of 22% of you are watching the whole show and not subscribing. I would really appreciate now we need you. Come and subscribe, press the like button, and let's do this. And of course, that leads us to anybody want to win $100? Well, if we go when we go to 500 subs, you know what that means? A trivia question, you answer it, you just won yourself a nice, cool $100 bill. And you have Venmo, you have Zelle. You'll get the money within minutes after the show. You don't have to wait in the mail. You don't have to wait for anything. So, please, by all means. But the one thing that you have to be a subscriber. You've got to. We will make sure that you are a subscriber, and those are the rules, because it's not fair for a subscriber not to win and a non-subscriber wins, and that's not right. So you all have to be subscribers to attend to actually win the $100 prize. But we'll get to that soon. Right now, we're going to take care of a little business before we talk about the Yankee game. There was a lot of scores tonight, so let's get them quickly. Milwaukee Brewers all over the Pirates. This is some team, guys. 14-0, bottom of the 8th. The Royals lead the Nationals 8-5, bottom 8. The White Sox and the Tigers 1-1, bottom 5th, with the White Sox having a big threat with the bases loaded and nobody out. Then we have the Texas Rangers 2, the Diamondbacks 1 at the end of 6. The Red Sox are all over the Astros, 7-0, bottom 6. The Angels again beating the Dodgers 3-1. The Dodgers are in a funk. What's all that money doing? The Padres are leading 1-0, bottom of the first. And you know something? If the Dodgers lose and the Padres win, guess who's in first place? I don't have to tell you.
Padres?
Tampa Bay
Really?
and the Angels are going to start in a little bit. And here's one: the Orioles got shut out by the Mariners 1-0 tonight. The Cincinnati Reds beat the Phillies 6-1, and the Guardians 4-3 over the Marlins. So the Yankees pick up absolutely no ground on anyone, unfortunately. Toronto Blue Jays beat the Cubs 5-1. Let me see. The Mets 13 and the Atlanta Braves 5. So that is your scoreboard, everyone. It's been a great night. Big night for Giancarlo Stanton. And Evan, get us started, because in like a couple of minutes after you say that, I'm going to bring up Swinging for the Fences. Go ahead.
Well, first of all, before we talk about the Yankees, I just want to give Pete Alonso a shout out. He passed Darryl Strawberry. Yeah. He passed Darryl Strawberry for the most amount of home runs in Mets history with 253 career home runs. So, yeah, I know. So great job by him. Congratulations to the Mets fans. He is a great player. So we respect that.
Yep. Kudos to Alonso. Yeah. Good for him. Go ahead.
So as far as the Yankees tonight, it was a much-needed win. Rodon gave us the length that we needed, saving the bullpen a little bit. 96 pitches through 7 innings. And you see Boone and Rodon going, talking a little bit back and forth. That was fun to see. It seems like Boone has more freedom now, which is good. But, yeah, this team, they're doing a good job. Stan is my player of the game. He has to stay in the outfield because when he's out there, he's really good on a roll right now. So it's nice to see. And didn't make any changes to the lineup tonight, which was good. So just keep it rolling.
2 days in a row, and 2 days we won. So that's definitely a good start. So really, really happy about that. There's a lot of positives. There were a couple of negatives. Again, the same thing. Bases loaded, they don't score. I know it's 9-1, guys. I know that, but again, you do not want to see that. We've left so many runners on base the whole year. Enough is enough. But with that in mind, everyone, let's welcome Swinging for the Fences, our another co-host in the nighttime. And Big Guy, how are you doing?
Hey, back to back, Joe. Back to back. We're looking
woo,
good.
Woo, 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 woo.
Hey, if we win tomorrow, you know what that's called? That's called a winning streak.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
You never know. Maybe even they could do a sweep, which I haven't said that word in a while. But man, Carlos Rodon really gave us what we needed. I mean, besides the last two, but he was able to put that behind him. Besides the last 2 starts with Will Warren and Carlos Rodon, I mean, it feels like every starter has just died after the 5th inning. They just run out of juice, run out of energy. And kudos to Carlos Rodon, man. I mean, that was a rough first inning. It was walks, hits, a hit by pitch 2 to load the bases, hit Jeffers, and then a fielder's choice that brought in a run, though never looked back, was dominant. 5 strikeouts. Really good stuff from Rodon. He pitched to contact a little bit, which we haven't seen too much, but man, did he look good tonight. He conserved his energy too. He took extra breaths when he needed to, which I think was big. He wasn't pitch, 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 pitch. He had a little bit of a slower tempo than when we've usually seen him pitched, which I think contributed a lot to him going 7 strong innings. And then, man, the offense. I love this lineup, Joe. This is the lineup they should be throwing out night after night after night. It just works so well. It's so fluid, top to bottom. You start with the top, which is Trent Grisham, who's been mashing. Didn't do too much tonight with Grish. I don't think he got any hits, but Trent Grisham has been a clutch guy. And honestly, he probably should be our leadoff hitter going forward into this season. I think he's just a good table setter for us to have. So yeah, I think keeping Grisham there, judging the 2 hole, I like a lot. I mean, obviously, hit a bomb to tie the game up. Belly in the 3, no problem with that. Stanton in the 4 is a must-have. I mean, that ball, he had 2 frozen ropes tonight. I mean, man, that one he hit just did the home run he hit, man, just didn't stop carrying. It just didn't stop. And also his double, 114 off the bat. No one hits the ball harder in the MLB than him. Then in the 5 spot, love Ben Rice. This kid is so unlucky, though. The first inning, his fly out to right field, you
Yeah.
cannot hit it any closer, man. I would be so upset if I was Ben Rice. So shout out to him for not losing his mind, losing his temper. Jazz, he's getting there. I mean, he had some walks tonight. Good to get him on base. Just got to be a little more alert when you're on first. Can't look like a deer in headlights with the pickoffs. Goldschmidt, he occasionally will run into one like we saw today with that nice double. So I have no problem with him in the 7. I think that works a lot better than having him in the 1 or in the 2. So having him at the bottom third, that's really good. And McMahon at the 8 just feels right. I feel like he's a good 8 hitter. And then, man, Volpe from the 9 spot, a big 3-run homer.
But
So I
I've been
really
saying
like,
all year,
yeah,
nobody listened.
top to bottom, 1 through 9, this lineup just works so well. I think Boone really needs to realize this is the lineup, man. This is the lineup you should be throwing out day after day. It just works so well. They scored 9 runs, backed up by a great Carlos Rodon outing. And De Los Santos, man, really making his case to be a solid piece of this bullpen going forward.
Well, the only thing that the question I have for you guys is, what about Dominguez?
Yeah, it's tough to say, man. I mean, the problem is everyone else has been hitting. You know, I guess occasionally you could throw Belly at first and have Dominguez in the outfield. You can't take Belly out of the lineup. You can't take Grisham. You can't take Judge, and you can't take Stanton. That's the problem. They're all hitting. So, and especially not tomorrow with a guy like Joe Ryan. You got to go for the sweep. You got to go with your A lineup. But in the road trip to St. Louis, a weaker team, maybe maybe throw Jason in there occasionally.
Okay, all right, good take, Evan. Do you agree?
Yeah, I agree for now. I mean, Dominguez, I like him. But at the end of the day, this team is rolling right now. I think you have to keep things the way they are. You can always start him in left field and then sub him out or something, but I don't know. It's just hard to find a spot for him consistently right now. I don't think they did right by him in the beginning, middle of the season when they had him at leadoff and then they just took him out. But at the end of the day, it is what it is, and we'll see.
Oh, I agree. Well, let's say hello to some of the people in the chat. And there definitely is some new people in the chat right now. Guys, please subscribe as you go in and out of the stream. Please, it would be great. You'll get all notifications, everything that's going on in the world of NY Yankee Mania. As you know, tomorrow we're going to have a very, very special broadcast at 3 p.m. tomorrow with Lindsay Berra, who is the granddaughter of Yogi Berra, Yankee great. And she's a sports journalist, a board member at the Yogi Berra Museum and Learning Center. So it's going to be a very special show. She's really looking forward to coming and being on a Yankee show, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So to get all of these together, we really appreciate. Please sub to the channel. It means the world to us. And if you're just joining us, as long as you subscribe to the channel, when we hit 500 subs, we will be giving away $100. So anybody that's not a creator and doesn't have its own show in the chat and on our show, it comes on as a contributor. You guys are the ones that are available to win the $100. It'll be a trivia question. You get the trivia question right, you'll get it right in your hands immediately following the show. So I would suggest if you have Venmo or if you have Zelle, download that for even if you don't want it for one day, and you'll get that into your account like literally within seconds of us going off the air. So $100, everyone, but we need to sub. We need the sub. I really appreciate it. Jonathan, how you doing? Let's see. Jose, how are you? You're new. Pac-Man G, how's it going? Matt, how are you, Matt? Joseph, nasty one, how's it going? Joan, how are you? D-Train, Jake. Let's see who else. Also, Danny, how you doing, Danny Dynamo? JT, how's it going? The gang's all here. And of course, what's a stream without Bryce? Mr. Bryce, how are you doing? What's going on? Let's see. Nasty, thank you so much for asking. Yeah, it went pretty well. I needed to rest the eye, but I got better news than I thought. It was pretty successful. I'm sorry, guys, we couldn't do a pregame show. I really needed the eye to rest. But I did get some very, very good news, encouraging news. And I really, really appreciate all the thoughts. And I did get at least 10 emails wishing me well. You guys are the best. I can't say enough. And in the email right now, we have John Ferrazzo. How you doing? Teresa, how are things going with your situation? Anna, how are you? How's it going? Kevin, Jeff is the one that puts a something on around 7:05 in the morning. God bless him. Before we come on our daily show at 8:30 in the morning. Remember, everyone, we are on 8:30 every morning, every day. We come to you live here on NY Yankee Mania. So, I just appreciate, like I said, you sub, and that's going to lead into, hey, fans, if you're looking for some great sports gear, well, you don't look any further. Go to Alpha Sports at 6202 20th Avenue in Brooklyn, New York. They have the finest selection of Calvin Klein, Adidas, Puma, and much more. All you need to do is ask for Mike at 718-232-5813. That's 232-5813. Or visit their website at amosport.com. amosport.com. And also, of course, tell them that you heard about them on Yankee Mania, that we sent you. And let me tell you, Mike will take care of you. They really, really have a nice website. Guys, go to it. And if you're looking for some gear to go into the winter time, that's your place. And they got some pretty good prices. So take a look at it, and we would really appreciate it. So now that that's done, guys, Giancarlo Stanton, the man of the hour, the man with the power. How do you keep this guy out of the lineup? Go ahead.
You can't keep him out of the lineup.
One of you.
You got to keep him in the lineup.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. How do you not play this guy?
It's impossible, man. I mean, I guess the bottom line is you got to take at bats away from the Martian. It's unfortunate, but with the way Big G is playing, with the runs he's producing, that's the big thing, too. He's been coming through in big spots for us, getting us the runs. So, unfortunately, you do have to take some at bats away from the Martian. He's only 22, so it's not like he's in a situation where he's doesn't have the amount of time left. It's not like he's a 25-year-old needing time. It's not like his contract's up anytime soon. So he's only 22 years of age, so I'm not too worried about him. I do see a lot of potential. I especially saw a lot this season. I think it was D-Train who said a little while back that next year is going to be the year of the Martian, which I 100% agree with. Because I do think Grisham walks. It's not a Yankee decision. It's just a business decision because he's going to get overpaid by someone. So I think next year there is a spot for Jason Dominguez. But this year it's just too crowded. Just with the way everyone's playing. And of course, next year, Judge should be able to play the outfield, knock on wood. And there'll be more spots opening up for him, which will be good to see. So, yeah, I think it's not this year. It's next year for the Martian. He'll be 23, so Not too bad.
Evan, your thoughts?
Yeah, Stanton, when he's on a roll like this, he can literally carry you through a week or two. So you got to keep him out there in the lineup. So I think we'd be much happier if Stanton is the one who blocks Dominguez right now over a guy like Austin Slater. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
but
you're right. You're
but yeah,
definitely,
you got to keep Dominguez.
definitely
You got to
right.
keep Stanton there. Yeah.
I like Sean Browning. Hey, Sean, thanks for joining us. SS, thanks for joining us. Jose G Insight, thanks for joining us. T-Road, he's back. How you doing? So Sean Browning goes a triple short of the cycle. Well, Sean, if he can get a triple, I think we can all eat. We can have baked macaroni right on here somehow. We'll get it to every person on here. Because if he can actually hit a triple, we're in good shape. I'll tell you that. I don't know which will come first, the triple or winning a lottery number. Don't know, but I can tell you that would be fantastic. That would be really, really good. Celia, welcome to the stream. Thanks for coming. I think Aaron Boone said that Judge may play the outfield next week. Good vibes on that, Celia. Thank you. T-Road. Let's see. Good win. Let's keep on rolling. Yep. And so, you know what? Let's even forget about who's pitching for the Twins or anything. Just let's go out and win the game. That's all. No analyzing, no anything. Full steam ahead. Full steam ahead. I don't care who's pitching. I don't care if it's Nolan Ryan. We got to go in with the mindset that we're going to win this game tomorrow. End of story. I don't care if they're on Amazon. I don't care if there's the man on the moon. We've got to go there and think positive. And let's not worry about, oh, this one's on the mound. We've done that too much this year. Go out and win. Go out and do it. You've got the team. You've got the lineup. They're in there. You got some real thunder in there. Let's do it. And as I told everybody from day one, you put Anthony Volpe batting ninth, and you got yourself a star. Leave him there. Don't touch him. Please. Do us a favor. Leave him there. He's so confident down there. Leave him alone. No, I don't want to see him batting fifth. I don't want any of that. Ninth. Ninth is his gig. He's got ninth wrapped up in his fingers. He's the best ninth place hitter in baseball. Guy's going to have 80 RBIs.
You can tell he's very confident right now. He even pimped a home run.
So.
Yeah, did you see the bat flip, man? He's feeling himself right now, Volpe. Yeah. I mean, I want to find his split since the All-Star break. I mean, he's been very, very productive since then.
Yeah. I mean, come on. He has 8 home runs. He's tied for fifth. He's all right. You know, there was first and third, and he popped up to center field. Okay, but he hit a 3-run homer.
Yeah,
and he's healthy. I don't, like I said last night's stream, I don't care what anybody tells me. That man was hurt. That man was hurt. That shoulder was barking, and he didn't see that. They didn't want. He said, "I'm playing," but he would, because he's throwing the ball a lot better now.
Yeah.
Look at the video a few weeks ago. He barely hit first base. Barely hit it. Now, all of a sudden, everything is nice in the eye of Paul G or Ben, who's ever at first base. Come on. You know, you can only fool some of the people some of the time, but never all the time. He was hurt. I don't care. You could talk to you blue in the face. That's why he wasn't playing well. Now you got the best of both worlds. He's throwing well. He's in the spot that will make us move ahead. Leave him there. Do you guys agree? Or do you want to see him higher?
No, I think 9's the perfect spot. I mean, the thing is, your 9 hitter is your second leadoff hitter, man. If Volpe gets on base with his speed, that kind of sets the tone for the top third of the order. And one thing I'll say, too, is everyone was so quick to hate on Volpe, but everyone just kind of left a guy like Austin Wells in the dark. Like the kid gets so much criticism, man. It drives me crazy sometimes. But he plays with his head held high. He probably hustles the most on the team, besides when Oswaldo was healthy. So having a guy like him is
Cody Bellinger too. You got to give kudos to. I mean, he beat that play at first base.
yeah.
Yeah, he plays hard. He does play hard.
But I mean, but Cody Bellinger doesn't also have to look on his phone and have 5,000 negative tweets, all this criticism coming at him. And not Bellinger, Volpe just stays on him, man. He's just a ball player. He's tough as nails, which I think we're really realizing is how tough this kid truly is mentally and physically. I 100% agree. It was obviously a shoulder injury. And I don't know if he chose to play through it or it was the team kind of telling him, keep going. You remember you had that terrible incident with Rizzo when he got that concussion after the collision at first base, and he played through that a little bit. So Mark Leiter Jr. too played through an injury. The dude had a fractured leg, and he played through it.
Yeah.
So I don't know whose call it was, but nonetheless, it's obvious Volpe sealed. It's obvious he's playing better. And just the confidence, Joe, is what really does it for me. You look at the home run tonight. I mean, he knew he got a good piece of it. He stood still in the box. He hit that post. He flipped the bat a little bit. He's got that swag. He's got that confidence. You could tell he's just feeling good at the plate. He's ready to take that ball the other way, which is huge too from Volpe. So this is just great to see. So, and I think you got to keep him at the 9 spot. It just flows perfectly, top to bottom. Get him on base for the top third of the lineup. Him and his wheels. I love to see it, man. I'm a big Volpe fan. Love to see him hitting.
Yeah, and another thing that a lot of people are now realizing, and you may say, well, it shouldn't, it doesn't matter, or don't bring it to the game, but and I, like I said, I know the family. And I'm telling you, his dad is not well right now, and that is weighing very, very hard. They are very close. They're a tight-knit family, and that had to be killing him inside. Thank God the father is, he's going through it. I don't know if people know, but he's not well right now. But I think that played a part in Volpe's game a little bit. I know you're not supposed to take your home stuff, to the field or to work or anything. You got to be a trooper, but some things you just can't. Life is. That's what I keep saying, guys. These guys are human beings. We trash them. We do this. We do that. They're human beings. They have feelings too. Just because they're making millions of dollars doesn't make them any different than you and me. And true, Jose, he is only 24 years old. And I've known him since he was 6, 7, and 8. I'm telling you, there was a lot contributing. I think it was the family matter. It was at least a shoulder problem and too much pressure on the kid hitting 5th. I'm sorry. That's the way it is. And, listen, and I'm guilty of it too. But when you deep down, when you think about it, geez, give this guy a break. We make him look like he's absolutely nothing, but he's a human being who's playing a kid's game. And he's enjoying every minute of it, and he gives his life, he gives his blood, sweat, and tears to the New York Yankees. And remember that, everyone. If we had 9 people like that on the team, see how many more games you'd win. His head is always in the game. He may not always come through. He may go into the strikeout doldrums. But the one thing about Volpe is, and you cannot deny this, he plays his heart out, and he loves being a New York Yankee. Do you know how important that is? Unlike somebody else who took money and ran. I won't mention any names. So let's be a little bit fair. Yes, we're all guilty. We all said something about Volpe. But the one thing you can't take away is he loves being a New York Yankee. It's in his blood. He's a Don Mattingly type. He's an Aaron Judge type. That is a Bernie Williams type. A Thurman Munson type. A Paul O'Neill type. And yet we're just trashing him like he's absolute garbage. And he's not garbage. He's a human being. Remember that. I'm sorry. I have to, when you got to say it, you got to say it, guys. And I'm not blaming the chat. I'm not blaming, us discussing it. Everybody, the media, everybody. There was not one person that you can honestly say that this man is a player and is a Yankee. Remember, he's a Yankee, a real, honest to goodness Yankee. He dreams it. He eats it. He sleeps it. I've seen it every day. Yeah, SJ, SS, I am spitting fire because I got to tell a spade a spade. So anyway, let's get now that my rant went on let's keep it. Let's just keep it and relax, let's move on. You guys, what do you guys think of Ryan McMahon right now?
Solid player. I really like what he's been doing, getting good hits when we need to. And I keep saying, I mean, I'll take a league average hitting Ryan McMahon if he continues to be a vacuum. I really like the addition. You went from Peraza to McMahon. Huge upgrade. I mean, huge upgrade with McMahon. So, I don't mind him at all. I don't think there's really any need to move on from him, honestly. I think you're getting a really solid guy. He hits the ball really hard. He walks, too, at a pretty high level, which is also good. Give him a little more games in Yankee Stadium. Have him start to find that short porch more and more. And I think you're going to have a really good third baseman. He could even crack the top 10 for guys at the hot corner. And the thing with the Yankees is you have so many other talented players all around. You don't need Ryan McMahon to be a superstar. What you need him to be is a serviceable third baseman. You're plugging him into that 8th spot in the lineup, which is usually guys who are just disregarded. But now that we have a guy like Ryan McMahon, we're getting production from the 8th spot in the lineup, which is huge. It really is. You have the duo of him and Volpe in the 9th spot, which is really changing things dramatically for this team. He's been clutch. He's a smart baseball player too, Joe. I'll flash it back to that series where we played Tampa and he had the walk-off. All he had on his mind in that situation was to hit a fly ball. That's all he was thinking, which just proves he's a smart baseball player. He knows the game well. We all know what his glove brings to the table. I mean, just a vacuum. Really good with the leather. So I'm happy with Ryan McMahon. I think he should be a long-term fit for the Yankees. Let me just check his age real quick. He's only 30. So if the Yankees could get a few years out of this, I'm totally fine with it. I really am.
Yeah, so am I. SS, that's very, very nice of you to say. He says that New York Yankee Mania, your channel is one that is for prospering. You're so right that the compassion display for Volpe and his family can't come enough. And I appreciate that. Hey, listen, I was guilty, and I'm the first one to admit it. But that's because the love of the Yankees, everything comes out of me. I can't help that. It's in, like you say, it's in your blood. I'm not getting paid from the Yankees. Although I did it one time, but I'm not getting paid from the Yankees to do this or for anything else. It's the love of the game. It's the love of Yankee fans. That's why we do this. That's why we call games. That's why we have shows. We have round tables. We have wonderful, beautiful guests, and that's what we do. Guys, we do have a little surprise here. Ken from The Ugly Truth has after he called a long game and he's been on the air for over 3 hours. He is nice enough to join us. So Ken, hey, how you doing, big guy? How are you? Great call tonight.
Thanks, appreciate it. Had my little jackasses in there that I got dealt with, but all in all, it was a good night.
Yeah, I was on there, and I didn't want to make a comment, but when they say something ridiculous that they like, just getting under your skin, that is out, and that will not. We're not going to tolerate that, Ken. It's ridiculous. You don't deserve it. I don't deserve it. None of the guys deserve it, and nobody in our chats deserves to go with that junk. And that's that's done. That's done with me. That's the last of it. No, we're not going to mention any names, but if you think we're not going to tell you who, what, where, but it's done. I am really sick and tired. Tonight, there was no need to needle Ken while this man is doing a play-by-play. No need for it. I'm sorry, Ken. Go ahead.
No problems. Like I said, it was a good game. Saw a great bounce back from Carlos Rodon after a 31 pitch first inning. There was no way in hell that I would have thought that he would have been there through 7.
Yeah, me neither. I didn't either.
I thought he was going to be lucky to make it through 5, but he retired 17 in a row. Didn't go crazy with the walks tonight like he had been in the past. And he gave us what we needed. The bullpen had another light night. Yuri Del Santos came in and handled business. Tim Hill did too. We only used 2 bullpen arms. Scored 9 runs. What more can you ask for?
100%. 100%. Did everybody see the full game?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought, what was it, 30 pitches in the first inning? I would have never thought he'd last 7 innings. And he just turned it around. You guys, each and every one of you, do you guys like the lineup? Do you want to keep it this way? Is there anything that you would tweak on this lineup, or leave it alone? Let's start with Evan.
I think you got to leave it alone for now.
Well, you are saying that we keep Dominguez on the sidelines right now.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, George.
Yeah, I mean, I really like this lineup too. I'm definitely okay with leaving Dominguez on the bench for a few games here or there. Like I said, maybe you could give a guy like Goldschmidt a rest and you could have Belly at first. But the thing is, everyone else is hitting, Joe. I mean, Stanton's been our best hitter. Judge is Aaron Judge. Cody Bellinger's might be our most consistent hitter besides Judge in this lineup all season. And Trent Grisham has been the most clutch player in this lineup all season. So it's hard to make a spot for a guy like Dominguez. Like I said, next year is probably the year where we see consistent playing time all year for Dominguez. But when you're really competing for a wild card spot, when you're keeping your head above water day in and day out, consistency is key. And I really think they cracked the code with this lineup.
Yeah. Ken, you?
I mean, I don't really have a lot of issues with the lineup. Surprised to see that Ben Rice was behind the dish 2 nights in a row. Surprised me a lot, actually. And when they popped a Scar in there, I'm curious what the thinking is with regard to Wells. Is he cooked now? Are they thinking about sending him down? Are they moving on from him? Is he no longer going to be the starting catcher?
Could it be an injury?
I think if we had an injury to him, he would have been on the IL and we would have pulled up one of the outfielders that we have.
Yeah.
Celia, I'm sorry, go ahead.
I think it's just about. I think Wells' time is just about coming. The Yankees are choosing. They're making the right choice with investing in Ben Rice. I mean, his offensive upside is just ridiculous. It's through the roof. I do think a send down to AAA would be good for Wells, just to see if there's anything you could get out of the guy. But I just don't see. I mean, it breaks my heart because I really was a believer in Wells. I was a big fan of him, but you can't ignore how much the production has just fallen off a cliff with a guy like Wells. And you can't take a guy like Ben Rice out of the lineup. He's putting himself in the lineup, which is great to see.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. Celia said, I would rather have Belly at first base with Dominguez in the outfield. Goldie isn't doing that well. Well, the only thing with that, Celia, is you've got a great defensive first baseman. And I believe Kenneth mentioned this a few days back on the show. They didn't get him for his bat. They got him to solidify first base. Rizzo was good, when he was okay. But then after that concussion, I mean, it was like we had no first baseman. Actually, we had no left fielder also. So that's two key positions we did not have last year.
We didn't have a third baseman either.
We didn't have a third baseman. That's correct. So, and the Yankees made it to the World Series. I mean, obviously, 2 sluggers in there, sometimes 3 because Stanton was awesome in the playoffs. But Goldie is Goldie. He's gonna stop a lot of errors. Maybe you're right. Maybe Belly eventually will do the same thing because wherever you put Belly, he's basically an all-star, and he can probably get a Gold Glove wherever he plays. So, but they didn't get Goldie to sit on the bench, Celia. That's the thing,
Yeah.
and you need his defense. Definitely need the defense. Maybe against a really tough right-hander, if he's cold, maybe you rest him and then you put him in the later innings. That's a possibility. So we'll see. But I like to say in my own way that he may not have it anymore. Is he aging in front of us? But the one thing you can't take away is that he's a very, very, very good first baseman. I put him up against anyone. And when Volpe had just think about it, everyone. When Volpe had the throwing problems, who was saving him most of the time?
He saved a lot of errors.
Yeah, and also from third base. When Chaz, and I'm not putting Chaz down, don't get me wrong, folks, but he helped out Chaz out. You know how many errors how many more errors the Yankees would have had? And I know Ken is going to defend this because I happen to know that he likes Paul G. Right, Ken?
I do. I don't think that we could have acquired another first baseman that has a better glove than him. If you look at Walker, Walker's numbers are inferior to Goldschmidt's. If you look at Alonso, I wouldn't want to pay him what he was demanding anyhow. But his glove is inferior. We could have went with Naylor, but I think Naylor's a worse defensive first baseman than Goldie. And the other one was the Guardians' new first baseman. He's old as dirt, so wouldn't want him. I think out of all the options that we had out there, Goldie was probably the best one and one that we could actually afford.
Well, Michael, you say relax, people. It's only Minnesota, but you got to start somewhere. If you don't start somewhere, you're not going to get anywhere. So when you win games like this, it starts getting, one after another. I mean, listen, there are a lot of teams that have to play the crummy teams, and they're doing very well or whatever. So it's time for the Yankees to take advantage of that too. So, but you know what? Until it's proven, They got to go out there and they got to beat the Red Sox. Then I think people will start believing in this team. We all will be believing in this team. Yeah, it's Minnesota, but you know what? It's still a major league team. They didn't beat Miami. They didn't, the Colorado gave them a lot of trouble. We know that, but they weren't a big unit yet. That for some reason they weren't gelling. Maybe this is the start of the gel. Let's give it one more chance, one more biggie against the Red Sox. If the Yankees prove that they dominate them, then I think we could say the Yankees are going to be a force to be reckoned with. Right now, yeah, okay, you're right, but let's give them a little credit that maybe they're headed in the right direction. Why not? And it's good to be positive once in a while. Bronx Bomber says every single win is big now, no matter what the situation is and no matter what team you're playing, of course. There's no question about it. So, again, it doesn't matter. It's a win. A win is a win. I don't care who it is. You got to win. And again, we stay ahead of everyone else. You don't have to worry what they do, what they don't do, all of this, all that baloney. Bottom line is Yankees win. We got nothing to worry about. So, and then after this, you have the Cardinals. And there's no reason why we should not walk all over them too. So, let's see. I mean, you're gonna get another start from Luis Hill. You got the bullpen starting to come around, and you're gonna get some reinforcements again in Yarborough. You're gonna get you're gonna get some of these guys coming back.
I mean, the thing that you have to understand is the one thing we control is how we play against other teams.
Yeah.
Right.
If we win, we succeed. If we dump, then we're screwed.
No, you're right. You're right. SS has a stat for us. Let's see what it is. NY Yankee Mania. Here's a stat for you. The Yankees going into tonight need 33-10 spell to get 96 wins. Do you think it's possible, especially with Toronto, Boston, and Houston standing in our way? Well, you got to check. You got to check out the schedule. And what do you guys think? Do you think the Yankees have a chance to do that, or do you think it's out of the realm?
I think it's definitely possible. I mean, anything's possible in baseball. Let me just say that. Teams get hot. I think it is very possible for them to get somewhat close to that. I mean, I think 90 wins is doable, but 96 is a lot to reach for. But if Giancarlo keeps hitting the way he does, if the rotation figures it out, if Max Fried gets back to what he's been doing in the first half, if Volpe keeps going, if Rice keeps going, if everyone does their job, I think it is somewhat possible. I really do. You add a guy like Fernando Cruz back, who's a beast in the bullpen. You get Yarbrough, who will be in the bullpen. That's a lefty right there that you could just add into the bullpen. If Hill keeps up the traction he just had in Houston against Houston, I think it's definitely possible. It's a lot to ask for. I think 90 is. I agree with Raised by Wolves. 90 is the probable one to aim for. That's a good goal to get. But I think this team is ready to get hot. I think they're ready to go. That Grisham homer put a jolt into them. This game today put a jolt into them, and they're ready, man. Camilo Duvall is going to be good. De Los Santos, shout out to him. This bullpen is going to be nails. We got our closer in David Bednar. We are ready to go, Joe. I think it is possible for us to get on a streak. It is possible for us to be the hottest team in baseball and jump right back on to the top of everyone's list for the best teams in the MLB.
I mean, God's honest truth. We have 3 against the Twins, 3 against the Cardinals, and 2 against the Rays. I think it is definitely attainable for us to go 7-1 in that streak.
Yeah, that would be big. That really would be big. But and speaking of streaks, guess who's riding in his car and is going to come up? I'll give you 10 guesses, guys.
Oh, I have no idea. Maybe Nitin?
Yeah, we really don't know who this is. Let's see. I think his name starts with an N. Let's see.
Yo,
yeah.
what's up? What's up? What's up?
What's up, Nathan? How you doing?
What's up, Ken, George, Evan,
What's up,
Joe,
Nathan?
in the chat? Trent Thunder won again. They're on a 3-game win streak, also like the Yankees. Man, what a game for Trent Thunder! But we were keeping an eye on the Yankee game in the press box, so we got some updates. So this is what I like to see: back-to-back quality starts from our starters. What a start by Rodon, man, and he followed up with Will Warren, and then the offense came up clutch too. So what a great back-to-back win for the Yankees right here against the Twins. This is what you want out of the team. So I'm hoping it continues tomorrow, but it'll be a tough one tomorrow. But I'm liking what I'm seeing with the pitching and the bullpen now. So
Bronx Bomber is saying that Boone said tomorrow Wells is playing.
Wells is playing tomorrow.
Yeah, Wells is going to play tomorrow.
I don't love that.
You like that? You don't like that move? How about Ken? How about you?
You know, I'm not a big Wells advocate to begin with.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
I wouldn't see it as much as long as we see Rice in some way, maybe at first base. Then I wouldn't mind it as much, but no.
Oh, I don't think Goldschmidt's going to play tomorrow. I think Rice will be at first base. Joe Ryan's a righty, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Guaranteed Ben Rice is playing first. You know, I would definitely say that. Celia says, I don't understand that move, especially against the Twins' best pitcher. Well, they probably want to get more lefties in there, Celia. So that's what I'm saying. The Ben Rice will play first base, and Wells will be behind the dish. That's what I think is going to happen. And you know, I mean, I could be wrong, but I don't think I am. Nitin, are we ready for the big show tomorrow?
Yep. I can't wait.
We're
So,
really looking.
So whoever's in the chat, guys, make sure you guys are on their A game. And like I said, Lindsay's looking forward to it. She cannot wait to come on the show here tomorrow. Make sure you guys, if you guys want to ask questions, make sure you have your questions in advance. But you guys have to be smart and be professional tomorrow. So that's all I'm asking. And then obviously it's gonna be a great show tomorrow. So tune in.
Yes, and you also have another surprise that you dropped a show on us this morning, as far as who's coming out on Friday.
Yeah, so Friday, my team and I booked Jason Michaels, former Philadelphia Phillies outfielder. He'll be joining this show Friday at 4 p.m. Eastern.
This guy works endlessly, guys. As I said, he's the man. Him and his team are just incredible, and the hits just keep on coming. They keep on coming for us, and kudos to the Big N. I like to call him the Big N and his team. It's really good. I'm very excited. Tomorrow, I think, is going to be a wonderful show. The class that having somebody somebody like that in the Yankee family. Oh my God, talking about Yogi and talking about so many wonderful moments, and she's gonna give us something that everybody will enjoy if you can get down to the museum about it. But I'm gonna let her. She already worked out. She's gonna be.
I was actually texting with her today, and she told me sorry about the time change. But no, I told her don't be sorry. This show is all about you, and Joe. I told her that Joe's gonna make you comfortable as possible, and he said this show is all about her, Lindsay, right here. So
it really is. No question in my mind. And again, if you're a Yankee fan, it's a must to see, because she's got history and Yankee blood in her veins, in her family, in every which way she turns, there's New York Yankee blood in the Berra family. So so kudos to them, and just looking forward to an exciting event. I think it's going to be fantastic. And again, Nitin, it's all for you. It's all from you, and we appreciate you very, very much here on NY Yankee Mania.
Yeah, no problem.
I think Nathan should be on stage eating chips and drinking soda.
God.
Yeah, he's known for that. He's good for that. But
Muncha, 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 muncha.
mucha, mucha,
Ken.
mucha, mucha. Say that 4 times fast. Come on, Ken. Mucha, mucha, mucha,
Come on,
mucha.
Ken. Mucha mancha, mucha mancha, mucha mancha.
Muncha, 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 brother. 4 times.
Hey, Ken, can you give us one of those Yankee chants?
Let's go, Yankees. Woo! Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
The only thing missing tomorrow is the sound effects. Unfortunately, we won't have that. But
Well, Evan, hey guys, don't forget tomorrow also Evan is making his anticipated debut as a play-by-play along with Joe tomorrow. So, Evan, I'm looking forward to seeing you in action.
thank you, Nathan.
Let's go.
Love it.
Like Tom Brady says, let's go.
Let's
This is
go.
what we want. We want to hear a combination of
Yeah, we want to hear that.
I hope so. Hey, what time tomorrow's game? 7, right? Same time?
Yeah, same
Is it
time.
7?
They're on Amazon tomorrow.
yeah.
Richard has a nice thing. He goes, "Hey Joe, congratulations! This was the most complete game the Yankees have played in the last month and a half. They got pitching and they got hitting." Well, thank you, Richard, for that. But no congratulations to me. It's congratulations to every Yankee fan that's been sticking that sticks with this team. Really just crazy. Want to give Evans some recognition. Okay. Let's see, Bryce. Where are you? Okay, here we go. Shout out to Evan for tomorrow's play-by-play. Very excited to watch, and I'm calling it's going to be a best play-by-play yet. Whoa!
Thank you, Bryce. Appreciate
My
that.
God, you really have confidence in him, huh? We got a very good play-by-play man right in front of me right now.
Yeah.
And Evan is learning from the best. There's no question about it. I mean, he is the best that's not on real TV, regular TV. So I'm going to defend both of them as being our number one guys. And then Nitin, of course, he flies all over the place. And George is a very, very good interviewer. George, I got to hand it to you. You do a great job, especially with the player that you had. You were talking in different languages. Boy, if you don't learn now, you learn that now, man.
Yeah, that was with Carlos Agrana, and shout out to Mama D for coming up clutch with the translating.
Yeah, really. I mean, it's awesome. It's oh my God. Each and every one of you have a knack. I guess I'm just a poor soul that just puts the stream on and let everybody else do what they need to do. The only thing I can do is I bring my heart and soul here. That's what I do. Oh, here we go with the music again.
That's your talent, Darth Vader.
Oh, thanks. At least I'm worth something. And by the way, guys, thank you so much for making my day brighter. For kept asking me how I feel and how I was doing. That was really meant a lot to me. And the same thing in the chat. I can't tell you the email. I got at least 13 emails from you guys. I can't thank you enough. I mean, That means a lot. That means that whatever I do, if I can make you smile for 2 seconds, I did my job, and I really, really appreciate it. It got me through a headache that I can't tell you the headache I had today. Between that and seeing blurry, it's not a great combination. But you guys got me through that, and I was able to read some of the comments, and I appreciate you guys, each and every one of you. Thank you so much for caring.
And FYI,
Yeah.
the Diamondbacks came back and beat the Rangers 3-2.
There we go.
Oh, yep.
And the guy that took the loss was Colomé, the left-handed pitcher we were looking at from the Twins.
Really?
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Okay.
Speaking of, what about those? What about those Brewers now? 11-game win streak.
Oh my gosh, they're on
Brewers.
fire.
Yeah.
Nobody can stop them.
They're on fire. They're on fire. How about this score, guys? The Red Sox 14 and the Astros nothing. 14-0. The Dodgers are still down on the against the Angels. They do have a threat going in the top of the 5th. They're down 5-4. But the Padres just keep on going. They're up 4-1 on the Giants. The A's lead the Rays 1-0. And the Mariners won that big game 1-0 over the O's. And the
You guys know who's starting for the Padres tonight?
Nestor.
Yep.
Nestor.
He's like going from team to team to team, kind of like the Dennis Shooters of the MLB right now.
Actually, tonight,
I forgot
you know
that he
what's
got
funny?
traded.
You know what's funny
What?
is that Peralta matched up against Skeens and beat him.
Yeah, I don't doubt
Yeah.
it. Yeah, hey,
Who's
listen.
teams over here?
And any given day, any of these guys can beat. We all know that. Baseball is the most unpredictable sport there is, as we all know. Ken, are you ready to throw the good old ball tomorrow?
Yeah, without a doubt.
Awesome. I'm sure you're going to do really well. But
Be
Good luck,
listening
Ken.
to y'all stream while I'm bowling. Hopefully, I hear.
Ken, what are
good
you
things.
averaging? If I can ask.
178, bowling one-eyed.
Not bad.
I'm
not
about-
bad. That's
How's
that's
that?
excellent.
I'm about 30 pins down on my average, actually.
No handicap, right?
Nope.
Okay. House pattern?
Yep.
We should have the NY Mania bowling team go up
Yes.
against a lot of other creators. That would be fun. Or we could do a baseball game, guys. Maybe we can we can go play in one of the minor league ballparks or something, and we raise money for cancer and all kinds of good stuff, and that would be fabulous. Like a lot of stations do and all. We put that together. Hey, you can dream, man. It would be fantastic. Can you imagine if anybody could put it together, you know who that is? Mr. N over there. He could put it together for us. That would be great, right? We put together playing the Trenton Thunder Stadium or something like that. That would be awesome.
But bowling? Are you talking about bowling?
But no, I'm talking about us having a baseball.
Yeah.
And we
can do that. We can try and do that.
And we raise money for your favorite charity, or let's say cancer, leukemia, whatever it is, diabetes, and we give them and we just raise the money for that, and that's a cause. That's what you play. Man, that would be wonderful. There's so many things that can be done, guys, and a lot. So let's see. Again, tomorrow's going to be a big day for all of us. So we're really looking forward to that. We are a little over an hour in the stream, and this post game.
Hey Joe, I'm gonna. Can you drop me real quick? I'm gonna join on my laptop.
Okay. Well, we're not going to stay on that long, but if you want to come back.
Let me come back real quick. I'm gonna join on my laptop.
Okay. I'm sorry, Ken. What were you going to say?
Now I was answering a question that came up. Curious how Cam does tomorrow. As long as we get 5 innings out of him, we're good. Our bullpen is completely rusted. Definitely have the bullpen to rely on. Plus, we have a day off on Thursday. That won't impact the Cardinals series for us. So if we get 5, we'll be good to go. We just got to keep the bats alive hitting.
Okay. George, take it away.
I mean, look for a good look for Schindler to keep the momentum going. Let's have 3 good starts back to back to back. That's what I'm asking for out of Cam. Let's go from Warren to Rodon to Schindler. Let's have the momentum ride out there. Let's have the bats keep hitting. Let's keep Big G in the lineup. Let's keep his hot bat going. Hopefully, Judge could really get on a run because when he gets hot, man, there's no one better in baseball. When he hits them in bunches. Hopefully, this is a sign that homer today by Judge. This is a sign of one of those Judge hot streaks that are impossible to get him out when he's good. We got a tough guy on the mound in Joe Ryan. Hopefully, the lineup can show some grittiness. Hopefully, Volpe carry his back going forward. And I'm just really excited, man. I have new life in me. I have a jolt in me. If they sweep the Twins, I'm gonna get really excited. I'm gonna be happy for the first time watching the Yankees. It's been miserable the past month and a half, maybe even 2 months, but hopefully, Joe, this is a sign of what's next to come. Look for the Yankees to get out early. You want to strike first when you're facing a guy like Joe Ryan, who I do believe is a top 10 pitcher in all of baseball. You want to get out there early. You want to get runners on. You want to put pressure on this Minnesota defense. Hopefully walk away with a W, a series sweep, and let's go into it into the Lou.
Sounds good. Well said. Evan?
Yeah, I think Schlittler is going to do well tomorrow. If he gets through the first inning or the second inning without any trouble, I think he's in for a good night. I'll be looking for him to overpower the Twins with his fastball because we saw Rodon do that tonight. The lineup just have to stay hot. The bullpen, they come in, they got to shut it down. I know the offense could be kind of hard to find tomorrow with Joe Ryan on the mound, but just keep working at bats, get on base, and eventually we'll be okay.
All right.
I don't think that we're going to have a problem with Joe Ryan. He is the exact same profile pitcher as the other 2 pitchers that we faced. His velocity is sitting at 93, 94 miles an hour. He throws his fastball 51% of the time.
Mm-hmm.
And he has a 6-pitch repertoire,
Yeah.
same as the other guys. We've had 2 days of hitting practice against them, and more could follow.
Yeah, cool. Nathan?
Yeah. So, like I said, let's go Yankees. Big back-to-back quality starts from our starters. That's what I like to see. We're going 7 innings and giving up one hit after. It's amazing getting up 1 hit throughout the start, and obviously the offense came up clutch, and the bullpen did great, and so pretty much a great team, another great team win. So hopefully we can continue it. 3-game win streak now. So we got what's his name? Who is on the mound? Who's pitching for us tomorrow?
Schlittler.
Yeah, Cam.
Cam Schlittler.
Yeah, so hopefully Cam can follow up with the same thing, but let's see. But we got to play like what we did today and yesterday. So let's see what happens. Let's go Yankees.
You know, I got a question though for you guys before we go. With the 2 pitchers eventually coming back, who do you send down? What do you do with Yarborough coming back eventually, and Cruz coming back? What do you do?
Yarborough will send Hedrick down to the minors. Lefty replacing lefty.
Yep.
Because Yarborough's going into the pen. He's not going into the rotation. And Cruz coming back may cause the Yankees to DFA Devin Williams.
Wow.
You think they're going to DFA Williams?
I do.
Wow. That's amazing. Wow. Does anybody else think that?
I mean,
I think it could happen.
It could happen, but I can see Yuri Darius Santos getting optioned.
Yeah, but he's pitching so good.
He is the one true long reliever that we have in the bullpen. He's not going anywhere.
Yeah, Evan, shine in.
Yeah, I don't see them DFAing Williams. Boone will probably put him in lower leverage situations, which he should have done before he gave up all those games. But I don't know. I could possibly see Hedrick being sent down for Yarborough, like Ken said. I could possibly see maybe Escara again, maybe De Los Santos. I think it's a slight possibility. Otherwise,
it's got to be a pitcher for a pitcher.
More than likely, yeah.
Okay.
It's gonna, that'll be interesting. I mean, I don't know what they would do. I really don't. Wow.
Guess we'll find out.
And if Cam strikes out against these in the next couple of games, he could be the odd man out for now, and just bring him back next year, maybe. I mean, I hope not. I mean, with his electric stuff, I want him up here.
Mm-hmm.
But it's going to be very interesting. What they're going to do with that. That's going to be an interesting give. Now, can you imagine what happens to Williams if he gets released? Oh my God! Like after what he's done the past 5-6 years, and then getting ready to get so much money in free agency, and to have this happen to him, what a crummy time for this man.
He has cost himself a ton of money because of his performance in New York this year.
Yep.
Quite something similar to the Torres situation last
year. SS says when they get rid of Williams, get rid of the beard policy, which is quite possible. Who knows? Richard Celia says, Richard, just because Boone isn't mentioned, that doesn't mean Boone is a good manager. All right. Well, listen, at this point, we can't worry about good managers, bad managers, no managers. We got to worry about wins, one way or the other. With even if we're blaming the coaches or whatever, at this point, it's all speed ahead. Let's try to win. Let's try to get as many W's as we can, and don't look back. Just get it done. They'll worry about that October 1st if they're not in the playoffs. And rest assured, if they don't make the playoffs, this Yankee offseason is going to be ridiculous.
Yeah,
it should be ridiculous. So I don't know. We will see. We will see how everything goes. But I
want to give two birthday shout outs. First birthday shout out to my guy Billy Sullivan from the Trent Thunder, and then another birthday shout out to my guy Plaxico Burress, former New York Giants Super Bowl champ. Happy birthday, and happy birthday to Billy Sullivan.
Happy birthday. Many, many, many more, guys. Many, many, many more. And also, while you're mentioning birthdays, thank you. I just realized we have a cousin in our family, Anne-Marie. She's battling something not great, and the prayers are out to her. And today is her birthday. And we love you, Anne-Marie, and we're all praying for you. And NY Yankee Mania says, go get him, Anne-Marie. You are a trooper, and we love you very much. So go, Anne-Marie. Let's get strong, and let's get back because there's a lot of life left in all of us. So thank you, Nitin, for reminding me. Thank you so much.
Happy birthday to her. My prayers and thoughts are with them and wishing her speedy recovery.
Yeah, thank you. It's just, hey, did you guys, well, I don't know, you guys maybe Ken might know, and possibly Nitin, but did you see who passed away today from Good Times? The young.
I saw that. Yeah, I don't know. I forgot the name now.
What a shame. My God. You know, you get to the point you don't want to look at you don't want to see news. You really don't. I remember growing up seeing that, seeing that show was hilarious. You just you think these people are not invincible, Nathan and Ken and everyone, but they're not. They're the same like all of us. They're susceptible to anything, and kudos. A shout out and condolences to the family and to everyone involved. So, anybody going through anything, going to say big prayers to Saint Anthony tonight for each and every one, and to move forward in a very, very healthy way. So let's just a couple of comments, anyone, before we end the stream and get ready for a big day tomorrow.
And then we're good. Like I said, actually, chat. I'm going to bring it up again. Please be professional tomorrow when Lindsay's on, because we don't want any issues, and you got to be on your A game, and she doesn't play that stuff. So if you guys want to have a good show, be professional. It's on you guys tomorrow to make this great, and have your questions ready for Lindsay. She'll take any questions, and then she'll be ready. So
sounds good. Yeah, Jimmy Walker show. That's right.
Jimmy Walker.
Yeah, remember, kid, dynamite. So that. Hey, listen, they don't make shows like that anymore. I'm sorry, not the stuff that goes on today, but that was television, man. Some of the things you saw on TV then would never come through right now because the way things are. How they portray TV now and all of that. But in any event, anyone, thank you. I want you to get a good night's rest. We have a huge day tomorrow. Thank you, Ken, for letting us sub for you tomorrow. Really appreciate that. And
No problem.
I hope you have a really great day. Nitin, lots of luck on everything that's going on in your life.
Yep.
And I just kudos to you. You deserve everything because of how you help people and how you are. And an incredible person that I met a month and a half ago, and I feel very blessed to meet each and every one of you. So thank you, everyone. God bless you all. God bless America. Love the stream. You're number one with me and with NY Yankee Mania. Good night, everyone. We will see you tomorrow morning at 8:30, and we will preview the Lindsay Berra show. The Yankees win, and a few other things here and there. Good night, everyone. Thanks for the panel. We love you all. Good night.